Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. In case we haven't met before, my name is Rachel. This is a nice, gentle morning yoga flow, so find a little bit of space to move and let's get started. So let's begin today in tabletop. So you can come over onto your hands and knees. And once you spread your fingers out wide, you might start to sway your hips side to side a few times. And you might also close your eyes or just gaze down to your mat. And as you sway the hips, the shoulders might sway side to side as well. You might even start to make kind of a figure 8 shape with the shoulders. Just moving a little bit if it feels good to do so. And you might take a deep breath in and out. And do that again. Take a slow, deep breath in and out. Start to tuck our toes under if they aren't already. You can slow down any movements. Take another inhale. And then use the exhale to lift your knees up and into downward facing dog. You might close your eyes again or gaze towards your toes. You might pedal your feet a couple times, just waking up the calves and the ankles. Take another deep breath in and out. Then with your next inhale, let's start to look forwards between our hands. As you exhale, walk your feet all the way up to the top of your mat. Once you get there, inhale into a half lift, lengthen through your spine, and then exhale, fold forwards and pause in your forward fold. Your arms might dangle, lightly tucking your chin towards your collarbone. And once again, you might close your eyes here, or you might gaze softly towards your legs. And if the hips want to sway, let them sway. Slowly waking up the body. Maybe feeling every little bit through your back, the tendons, the ligaments, the muscles. And staying here for just one more breath. If your eyes are closed, start to open them. Bend your knees a little more and then inhale into a half lift. Lift the chest, lengthen the spine, maybe the legs too. Then exhale to fold, plant your hands and step your feet back into downward facing dog. Walking your feet together, inhale your right foot up nice and high, maybe opening it up. Turn your belly button to the right, maybe bend your knee, pushing down into your left heel a little more, pushing into your palms. Take another inhale with your right foot lifted and then let the exhale bring that foot down. Next to the left one, inhale. Your left foot up, switch sides, maybe opening it up to the left. Maybe bending your knee. Push into your palms, drop the right heel. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, lower your left foot down next to the right one. Once your foot is planted, let an inhale bring your gaze forwards and exhale. Walk all the way up to the top of your mat. Once you get there, inhale into a half lift. Exhale to fold forwards. Inhale, let's come all the way up to standing, reaching up, maybe looking up. And exhale as you lower your arms down. Shoulder roll if you want one. Spread your fingers wide and take an inhale to reach up. And exhale, fold forwards. Inhale into a half lift. Exhale to fold. Plant your hands, step back into downward facing dog. Keep your feet about hip width apart. Push into your palms and lift your heels nice and high. Come onto the balls of the feet, the tippy toes almost. Take another inhale and then exhale. Try to drop your heels down. Push into your palms a little more, and then slowly bend your knees and bring them all the way down to your mat. From tabletop, we're going to reach our arms out in front. You might sway your hips a couple times first, but then start to reach out in front. Spread your fingers wide. Look forwards past your fingertips. Maybe close your eyes. Start to lower your chest. Lower your head. And then once you stop lowering down, let an inhale lift you up a little or a lot, and then exhale, melt it down again, puppy dog. Once you stop lowering down, let another inhale lift you up just slightly, and exhale, melt it back down one more time. Awesome, you guys. Use an inhale to lift and walk your hands under your shoulders as well. Scoot your knees together, tuck your toes under. Find a nice, lovely toe squat. You might sit back on your heels. You might keep your hands on your mat, taking some weight into your hands. But maybe you will close your eyes. Let your shoulders fall from your ears. Waking up the toes, the feet, the entire body perhaps. If your hands are lifted, let's bring them down. Untuck your toes, give them a nice little tap if you'd like. And then we're going to cross our ankles and bring our legs forward. So keep your right leg out long and bring your left foot over top. So hugging your knee towards your chest with your right leg out long. Take an inhale to lengthen through your spine. And with the exhale, start to turn your chest towards the left side. You can hug your knee in, maybe feeling some glutes, maybe a nice twist. Push into the left fingertips behind you. Point your right toes up, waking up the body. Lengthening the spine, lengthening the right leg. Hugging the left knee, and then using an inhale to turn your chest forwards. Take your left leg, send it out long. Cross your right foot over top of your left leg. Hold your knee, start to lengthen the leg, the spine, twisting towards the right side. Hug your knee, push into the fingertips behind you. Point your left toes up. Lengthen the spine. Keep the left leg active. Breathe. And then using an inhale, find your way back through center. Take your right leg, send it out next to the left one, except let's bend both of our knees here. So bend your knees any amount. You might hold your knees, you might hold the back of your legs, but just lengthen through your spine, and then maybe we'll tip forwards a little bit. You might have to find a sweet spot. The further the feet are away, the more you might be able to tip forwards, but just play around with that. If you have some space under your legs and your arms are long enough to wrap underneath them, you might give yourself a hug. You might even tuck your chin towards your collarbone. Close your eyes or gaze softly towards your legs. Soften through your shoulders. Notice how your low back feels this morning. You might even start to scoot your feet further away if you want to take this into more of a forward fold. Just one more breath here. And if your eyes are closed, I want you to open them and notice your feet for a moment. See if you can encourage the balls of your feet and your toes down into the mat. Maybe feeling some love through the top of the ankles, up into the shins if you're lucky. So you can have your knees as bent as you'd like. But if you're not feeling anything through the ankles as you push your feet down, you might send the feet further away. If you're up here, it might be a little bit less of a stretch as if you were out here, but lengthen through your spine. Nice work, you guys. Just another breath here. And then you can relax your ankles, maybe even point your toes up for a second or shake them out a little. We're going to find our way into a cross-legged seat, or if half lotus is in your practice, if full lotus is in your practice, you could go there as well. But close your eyes, lengthen through the spine, and let's take a nice, slow, deep breath in and out. Do that again, slow, deep breath in and out. One more. Let it go. If you have your legs crossed, we're going to cross them the other way, whether that is half lotus or full lotus. Close your eyes, lengthen your spine. Take a slow, deep breath in. Let it go. Again. Breathe in and out. One more. Let it go. Slowly starting to open up your eyes. You can uncross your legs. Maybe just giving your knees a hug or a squeeze. And then you might find your way into butterfly, soles of the feet together, knees out wide, hands to your knees. Take an inhale to sit tall. Let's take one more twist. Start to turn your chest towards the right side. Move your hands for support. Let an inhale bring you back through center and over to the other side. And inhale once again to find your way back through center, and maybe taking one last step forwards. Maybe even wiggle your toes a couple times. Awesome work, you guys. If you're folding, let an inhale bring you back up, maybe bringing the knees back together again. Take a hug or a squeeze or rock side to side. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Enjoy the rest of your day. I hope that it's a beautiful one for you. And until next time, namaste.